What's up guys, and welcome to Wall Street Millennial. Today we're going to talk about a new market phenomenon that has come up during the pandemic, and that is the non-fungible token. Non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, have taken the spotlight in the financial news recently, as certain ones have been listed or sold for thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. For example, a recent NFT of one of LeBron James' epic slam dunks during a game in 2019 recently sold for $208,000. So what exactly are NFTs, why do people want them so badly, and who exactly are the people buying them? The details behind NFTs are a bit complicated, but in this video we'll go over the essence of what they are. They're basically like a cryptocurrency. They are digital entities that use blockchain to make them unique and uncopyable, in the same way that one Bitcoin is completely digital and yet you can't copy and paste it into two Bitcoins. Because of this feature, early NFTs were used for digital art, as well as in-game assets for some video games. CryptoKitties are an example of an early NFT. However, in the past few months, a plethora of new NFTs have emerged that have gained much more traction than CryptoKitties. In 2019, Nike filed for a patent on their CryptoKicks, which is basically a technology that allows blockchain to interface with Nike sneakers. The main point of the CryptoKicks was to legitimize the authenticity of the sneakers. However, CryptoKicks can also be bred in the same way that CryptoKitties can be bred. When this happens, two different shoes can be bred to make an offspring that is a mix of the two shoes. The offspring can then be made into real shoes by Nike. This seems pretty creative and insane, but unfortunately they have not been put into production by Nike yet. In October of last year, the NBA Top Shot non-fungible token was released. These NFTs are digital tokens encapsulating some of the most iconic moments and players in the NBA. For example, on the homepage of Top Shot as of the making of this video, the featured non-fungible token was for Tyler Hero, a young and rising NBA star who played crucial minutes in last year's NBA Finals. According to the website, over $200 million of these non-fungible tokens have been sold since the launch just a few months ago. Demand is currently so high that Nike does not have the bandwidth to keep up and has now disabled new signups because of it. Just last month, the famous musician and partner of Elon Musk, Grimes, sold about $6 million of digital art in the form of non-fungible tokens. Most of the proceeds were from two different pieces that each had thousands of copies, which sold for $7,500 each. They were two short videos that included original music. The highest single-selling piece was entitled Death of the Old and also featured an original song by Grimes. That single piece sold for about $389,000. The NFT form of the pieces allows collectors to keep some form of the original content, in some cases completely unique and one of a kind. If you remember the Nyan Cat meme from several years ago, it was also made into a non-fungible token. It sold for nearly $600,000. And just a few days ago, Jack Dorsey, the founder of Twitter and Square, put up the first ever tweet in existence for auction. Already the current bid is at $2.5 million. The tweet is of him from 2006 saying, "Just setting up my Twitter," apparently a test that the Twitter system works. But why are people buying things like Jack Dorsey's first ever tweet if everyone is freely able to see that tweet or even take a screenshot and download it if they want? The answer is partially because the novelty of knowing that you have the one and only authentic copy in existence, and no one will ever be able to copy the true original. Artist and TikToker Emily recently sold some of her crypto art for about $3,000 or 2 Ethereum and gave this explanation for crypto art.
Sold my crypto art for $3,000, like just right now. This is my art piece and it took 24 hours to sell for 2 Ethereum, which is $3,000. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. This is crazy. Ethereum is like a cryptocurrency. It's like the second largest cryptocurrency behind Bitcoin. And now artists like me who've never been able to make any money on their digital art can now make money on their digital art. Like, this is insane. And I know you're thinking, why would I buy a digital art piece if I could just like copy it online? It's an NFT. So basically it's like certified. Like you have the original piece, kind of like the Mona Lisa. You know, there's a whole bunch of copies of the Mona Lisa, but there's only one Mona Lisa. One. And they have it. And that's why it's so dope, because it's so rare. So start buying crypto art.
The uniqueness of non-fungible tokens has led to the scarcity that has attracted investors in the space. The famous SPAC investor Chamath Palihapitiya said in an hour-long interview with Bloomberg in February that he was holding non-fungible tokens as part of his portfolio. He called them digital trading cards and digital art, but said that he would reveal a broader NFT portfolio to the public at some point in the future. This is the same person who advocated for Bitcoin back as early as 2013 and has never been afraid to take on risk. Now it seems like he thinks NFTs could be the next big thing, at least in the short term. And he's not the only one. The founder of the blockchain investment firm Kinetic, Jihan Chu, recently bought thousands of copies of an NFT for $84,000. The particular NFTs that he bought gave him the right to the .nft web extension and would allow him to create potentially unlimited numbers of .nft subdomains. According to him, he thinks that NFTs are the future, saying, quote, "Having trained at Sotheby's and been an art collector for 15 years, I believe NFTs are the true missing link between online and offline objects and will transform not only art, but also business, finance, society, and culture." Despite whatever investors might think about the future of NFTs, all kinds of well-known celebrities are cashing in on them. Logan Paul was one of the first. He has recently generated a lot of buzz around Pokemon card collecting, and made his own version of trading cards in the form of NFTs. They're basically digital artworks featuring an anime version of himself holding what appears to be trading cards, and featuring his Maverick brand of clothing. He made 3,000 of these NFTs and put them up for sale at 1 Ethereum each. One day later, 1,772 of them were sold, which is roughly equivalent to about $3.5 million at the time. So far, he has sold more than $5 million worth of those NFTs. Along with the NFTs, he offered that 3 buyers will receive the first edition pack of Pokemon cards, which are themselves worth tens of thousands of dollars. Logan Paul is no stranger to the hype around collectibles. He has garnered a lot of attention from Pokemon enthusiasts around his collecting of rare Pokemon cards. On his highly subscribed YouTube channel, he livestreams unboxings of super rare first edition Pokemon packs. In one recent livestream, he opened 36 such Pokemon card packs and found 2 holographic Charizards, which could be worth up to $500,000 each. He turned the hype around these Pokemon cards into more NFTs too. He put some of the best moments from the livestreams into NFTs, which were up for sale for thousands of dollars each. Each one had 3 copies available, and many of them have already sold out. He also put himself on fake Pokemon cards as NFTs, which are also sold out. They feature a cartoonized version of himself in boxing gloves, referencing his interest in boxing, as well as 2 of the most famous moves in the Pokemon world. He recently bought millions of dollars worth of more rare Pokemon cards, so it looks like this hype is not going to end anytime soon. Recently, the famous auction platform Christie's put up a digital piece in the form of an NFT up for auction. Once this happened, the mainstream media took note. Here's CNBC's reaction.
Carl, Christie's set to become the first major auction house to sell a purely digital artwork known as an NFT. Now, the work is a montage by the artist Mike Winkelmann, known as Beeple. He has over 2 million Instagram followers. Unclear what this is going to sell for, but NFT sales quadrupled last year to over $250 million. Now, NFT stands for non-fungible token. Basically, it's a cryptocurrency token run on blockchains that's used to represent an asset. Usually it's art, but it could also be simply a meme or a video. A popular meme called Nyan Cat just sold $580,000. CryptoPunks, a blockchain-based market for cartoon headshots, had over $15 million in sales in a single day. A digital NBA video highlights called Top Shots, they're among the most popular here. The league gets a cut of the trading topping $200 million just over the past 30 days. A video highlight of LeBron James' dunk shot went for over $200,000. Mark Cuban's among the biggest proponents here. One of his Twitter posts going for $950, and Lindsay Lohan sold an image of her face for $17,000. That was immediately flipped by the buyer for $58,000. So, Carl, a gold rush here, even though it's a little hard to explain what the gold is. Back to you.
What do you guys think about non-fungible tokens? Do you think they're a legitimate new asset class or a fad that will fade away in the near future? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. In the meantime, make sure you're following us on Instagram and TikTok, and also check out our second channel, WSM Research. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Wall Street Millennial, signing out.